everybody, this is Steven. I could call myself the Kissy Game. And we are back to Project Eden's Garden. For the last one, it was quite unexpected out of nowhere that I never expect is like, I feeling like when Cassie mentioned about this like having a game night or game morning, whatever you want to call it. Like I had a feeling like someone's going to die. I had a feeling like I knew someone would die. But I didn't expect from Wolfgang end up being dead already! I thought for sure for 1 second that he's gonna be like the survivor with all this, which he's not, but I still understand like who in the world would kill Wolfgang? Like why? I don't know. I mean, it might be gonna be weird enough for this because, but people might gonna believe it's gonna be like Damon, because he had Wolfgang's motive. They have one of our past photos. We still have no idea what this is all about. Exactly what does it mean by like following like something. I don't understand where that goes. Unless it's something to do with maybe have some kind of conversation with someone else. Like Wolfgang might have someone else's motive, but I'm not sure whose. But I mean, all of us cannot allow to like share to whole people. That's one of those things. But that's one thing, but most people were there, like, just before the murder, but even the blackout is cursed. I want to know, like, didn't everyone else cause the blackout? Like, I hope it wasn't. But there's a lot of mysteries. These are, like, my first experience when you ever played that game that you never seen before in your life. But next you feel like I did not even see that one coming. Even at one time, like, sometimes you're like one of those favorite characters that you love the most. But what in the end, like, when a person already died already. But, like, at least it's fine by me as long as not Cassie's will end up dead already. But I hope it's not she's the killer or anything, which I wouldn't maybe possible to say at least. So anyway, so now we're gonna do the investigation like it normally does, but I'm not sure how long the investigation will go. It depends on how much evidence we're gonna have, or more triplets we'll get, and until we get to the class trial. But I think the class trial is probably very long as well, and even though this is only one chapter, and I'm not gonna do like say how normally does, so like finish up the class trial there, go for the next video such, but I don't think it'd be possible to say as much. But anyway, let's just go straight into do some, like, all these handworks. I mean, I'm not sure I can anyway does, so. Anyway, the first order of business, like usual, is check the bodies. I'll inspect the rest of the scene first, before I go near his body. God dang it, really? You just gotta decide to leave it be? I mean, it's always every single thing I've ever seen I try to do, is just look the body, it's the same thing. Well, there's one thing I found, is there's this taser that was left on the floor. Probably it might be the murder weapon, right? And Wolfgang was on the water, so. But wonder where the heck did that taser gun come from? I'm not sure that anywhere you can find. It's not like someone else have their own or something. Taser gun? Pretty random thing to be lying around a crime scene. It definitely wasn't the boiler room prior to the murder either. Did that mean this taser gun was involved with the murder? I also noticed there's like the color scheme as well. They have like pink splats around the UI thing. Like, I mean, this is like the deadly life one. But strange enough, they didn't change up the deadly life one to the deadly life. I mean, it might take a lot, but they just decided to do it a bit quicker. Anyway, on close inspection, nothing about the gun looked particularly strange. Had it even been used? I'm pretty sure taser gun dispensed some kind of wire even fired. Nearby were some yellow pieces of plastic on the floor. They were the same shade of yellow as the taser gun. Had these originally been attached to it? I can't tell where they would fit in on the gun though. Never mind. What's the point in making guesses when I can just get him to confirm? Who are you talking about? After all, someone who's the pro that bleeding guts. Oh, you think about Desmond? Should know them better than anyone else. But we got taser gun. But I want to know whose taser gun that belongs to. It's not as that came from the. If it's not a pharmacist, that'd be undoubtedly believable if you can find that weapon around here. And there's also blood on the floor, but his body's over here, but the blood's here. They have some kind of like a fight or something. There's blood speckled across the floor. I didn't notice at first due to the room's restricted lighting. But now, after my eyes had time to adjust, it couldn't be more obvious.
I see.
Looks like I passed into the hallway too. I completely missed this during the blackout. Speaking of, after the body discovery announcement, everyone barged into the boiler room through this door. Yet these blood spots don't look smudged, like it's already been dried. I'm guessing they were already dry by the time any of us got here. Yeah, that was saying it's been already dry for a long time. In which case, could this be Wolfgang's blood? I don't know if that blood belongs to Wolfgang. I mean, there are no any blood spots on any of his body anywhere, or no cuts, no wounds or anything. It might be someone else then. That's all it is. So just talk to everyone else to any kind of evidence. Even it looks like we said. Aren't you going to investigate Wolfgang? Me?
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, for the first time I ever checked the body, like you saying it was like a dummy. And then at that point, like she's trying to figure out the real dead. Back when we mistook the dummy for the body, you poke it pretty nonchalantly.
Hang on.
That's different. I never thought it was real.
I see.
I see. Now that we're finally advancing the investigation, her cool composure had all but vanished. Yeah, like her coolness had gone forever. Typical, I guess. She can only keep up an act for so long. And actually, how the hell she able to pull this off there? Anyway.
Hello?
Unana, you're still here?
Seriously?
Is there a problem with that? What does she need to frame everything I said in the worst light? I'm preparing to hold a one-on-one session with Usuris. I was consulting him about something important before we were interrupted by the announcement. Is that what you were doing before the blackout?
Huh?
Repeat that.
It's simple.
The blackout. Were you still with Usuris when it happened? I don't know for certain. They were together, right? They were all switched together for the room then? Like, I'm not sure how many nights ago it is exactly. Like, they were together with Uzi and Winona.
Come on.
You're not speaking in sense. There was no power outage. Eh? She can't be serious. Did they not even know? There's like the whole room's like completely dark. That blackout affected the entire building. Unless...
Anyways.
Let me rephrase. Where were you when the murder happened?
Sheesh.
Where were you? At Cassie's game tournament at dining hall?
Oh, really?
Really? Not what I expected.
Let me see.
Usually I spent this morning by the large tree. We stayed up there too, including the time of Wolfgang's murder. So you went to the large tree? That's right. They're not even connected to the whole building then? Sounds like she had an alibi then. As for location she mentioned, I assumed this entire building complex connected to one generator. But it made more sense for the tree area to have its own separate system. Hence, why it didn't lose power. What about the courtyard, though? Was anyone there at the time of the blackout? I put that in the triple then. But no blackout occurred when she was around? Maybe that be around the time was not in the building then. Who knows? I'm gonna check loosely because he do like anything. The generator over there is partly submerged in the water. I mean, it's been there for like a long time. I think would be the wise to stay on this platform. Why is that acting so nervous? Was he worried about the water being electrified? Even I managed to stand in the way back then. When? I don't see why now would be any different. Then again, the generator wasn't damaged last time. Does it? I don't remember. It was looks the same. I remember.
Damn.
Yeah, since Wolfgang is an alien in the water, we should avoid touching him.
No.
You don't know for sure if the water's unsafe.
Huh?
Huh?
Listen to me.
Before you start making a conclusion, you should experiment first. Say not, even walk over to a pile of boxes and pull out a light bulb. Is it? Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, you're trying to test if it's still electrifying in the water. Sure enough, Ava went straight to the edge of the platform and threw the light bulb into the water.
Look.
See? It's not lighting up. That means the water is safe.
Well, I
see. I mean, only Damon and Eva are the only one who knows it because they were in a border room. Then, I suppose the state suspect Wolfgang.
Okay.
Are you going to? I never see his face like very nervous himself. I think I will observe from afar instead. Now is the time to be listening to your nerves. I mean, I get how you feel. Like, he feels like he's scaring me. What about you, John? Where you been up to?
Hi.
Boy, take a whiff of the air. Ain't there something off about it? What air? What are you talking about? Can you smell something? I followed distraction to sniff the air.
That...
It smells like burnt rubber. Maybe something might be electrifying Wolfgang then?
That ain't it.
Because of the busted generator, yeah? But that's not what I'm talking about. There was another scent. A real bitter one. Another one. What is it then? You might actually be onto something. It's almost like cereal and rubbing alcohol? Cereal and rubber alcohol? What is that supposed to mean? Unless it was smelled from the dining room.
Bad news.
Indeed. I suspect the mighty chemical reaction at work.
Eh?
Eh? I have my fair share of travel across the sea, and I'm no stranger to foul play. There's no stench worse than one of the disastrous combustion.
It is how it is.
It is. I got no idea where it's coming from. Really, this smells supposedly that of chemical reaction. Where else could it be coming from besides the busted generator? Unless John's conclusion about the smell is wrong? I'm gonna put it past him. Odd smell. Okay, you just put the cereal in the rubber alcohol. What is that cereal brand yet? Is it Tozu Mooni Fruities? It's kind of like Fruit Loops, or whatever what you call it. But okay, I'm not sure what he's actually thinking. So can I check the Wolfgang body now? No? Wanna check the generator then? To see what's going on. Half the generator's internals had melted away. What still remained was almost completely synced. Does it look like it's destroyed? I do not know. This generator looked like I remember it was destroyed. Yeah, this was definitely caused a power outage. What could have melted the wire? It looked like a bomb had gone off in the air.
That's...
Now think about it. They're in a game tournament. Take a deep breath. I stayed in my grip on the controller. I pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Oh yeah, there was explosion, isn't there? Then it's not an explosion from the generator. How does that work? Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. There happened a loud boom right before the blackout happened. Seemed to be a firework going off, or someone firing a gun.
That's...
Did I overhear the sound of the generator being destroyed? I mean, it was connected from the dining hall to the boiler room. I mean, that might be the case involved with the venting. Nothing else near the dining hall could have made that kind of noise. I don't think. We got the generator. If my assumption is correct, the generator would have been destroyed around the same time the murder was committed. That's suspicious heck. There's no way the two events aren't connected. I'm also working purely off my memory of the boom. To be absolutely sure, I need to know when exactly the blackout occurred. Was there any way for me to find that out? Not like anyone know how. That diamond didn't stink, so I knew it wasn't real. The situation we're in, it's totally different from that. Can I just leave then? Can I check the body then? Is there something else we need to check? Oh, a cord. There's the cord left there. Eh? Was it there before? Notice it's not plugged in. There's cord in the water. Judging by the link, I think it's a distinction cord. Oh god, we're not gonna do this dang weird thing, isn't there? But what the heck happened to the other end of it? I mean, at least not connected to electricity somewhere. There's no internal plug. Just a frayed tip lined with black substance. And most of it's all like cut off for some reason. Had the cord been burnt? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier. So it probably came from someplace else. One of the storage rooms, maybe. It wasn't always in the condition, that's for sure. Only items were provided so far. Light bulbs, speakers, a fridge. They worked perfectly well. So what happened to this cord? And why was it even in the water? Maybe it might be causing the electricity in the water that caused Wolfgang to electrify him? Maybe? Is there anything else we can check? It says sharpener. What's a sharpener? Chunk of something red floating nearby the generator. What is that? It almost looks like metal or plastic. Or maybe plastic? Were these actually part of generators? The cause material don't seem to match though. What the heck is a sharpener? What the heck is a sharpener? Are you talking about the big metal pieces or something? I'm not sure where the anime came from exactly. Can I look to the vent things? Really not. Is there anything that we haven't checked? Anything loosely?
Hi.
Why do you move over there? It's
The struggle. I
feel it's highly important that we investigate anything and everything we can. That's why I moved here to investigate. More like he didn't want to be near Wolfgang's body. And what was the first for the investigation? Something other than fear appeared on Lucy's face. It was curiosity. What are you writing? Do you remember something?
Eh?
What is it? Look at the floor in front of the door.
That's...
This? What the heck is that? Some kind of like a antenna or something? Yes.
Seriously?
This is just a small piece of scrap metal.
Do you think?
Even so, it's still part of the crime scene. It necessitates documentation.
That's not important.
Seriously? Something this small means nothing. It could have come from the generator or the pipes above us. England could have been carrying it for all we know. This guy. There's so much here he could actually document. And instead he focused on the flimsy piece of metal. One more reason to rely on himself. He's still using it as a true bullet, but what even is that thing was for exactly? Oh, I can go up here. Oh, I saw something. I saw something on the water. Why it's so hard to trying to look at it? Like there. I saw there's a knife there. A knife? Oh, there's also blood on the tip there. Even on the water as well. Was someone planning to murder someone? It's not like it just belonged to Wolfgang, right? I mean, there's no way. He would never do that. He's just a nice person. I mean, Wolfgang never just carry a knife on with him. Unless he do it like the Sayaka thing. Why was the knife floating in the water? On the blade and in the surrounding water, I couldn't make something out. The unmistakable color of blood. It looked reddish, but it's not pinkish. There's no doubt about it. This knife must have something to do with the murder. Why the knife was here and not actually on the platform? I had no idea. Maybe it must be disposing the evidence then? Or dispose the murder weapon? Alright. Feels like I've given the boiler room a good rundown. Which means we gotta check the body. Oh god, even get a close expression, like look at this Wolfgang's face though. Just yesterday, Wolfgang was talking with us, eating breakfast with us. Now he's dead. Who had the resolve to commit such a needlessly brutal murder? To go so far as to mangle his body. You can say mangle. I couldn't unpack it. I didn't know how to. This wasn't just some real dummy I had to investigate. This was a real person. It was so far out of my expertise, let alone my comfort zone.
Hello.
Do you want to inspect him? Ah! Why did you try to scare us already like last time? Holy crap, did she really have to scare me like that? Yeah, I do want to respect him. It just, the idea of getting close to him.
Where?
I'll escape with you. It'll be easy for both of us that way. Right?
Right.
Right. So we're gonna do it. We got really silent for some reason. And now we check the body. Wolfgang lay completely still. His face frozen in the look of a horror. Yeah, I mean, it's like he saw the horror movie and just like ended this game. Freeze face. His once bright eyes were shrouded in darkness. His mouth was open, as if he'd been killed with a scream. Ava's expression said it all. Wolfgang did everything in his power to make us outcast and make the worst of us. At times, I even hate him for it. But this brought no relief to either of us. Wolfgang, what happened in his final moments that left him so terrified? Was it the realization he's about to die? I mean, I doubt to believe it. I mean, Wolfgang never type of person would do something like that. Mulling over the what-ifs won't bring me any closer to solving Wolfgang's murder. Right now, my focus should be to find evidence. And that begins by investigating his body. Well, only one thing for sure, just check this body then. Yeah, check his body. Now I think about it, the place where Wolfgang laid was odd. Is he like laying like it's like almost on down to his knees? What were the chances he would end up here, between the only opening of the fence? The one spot where he could kneel over like this. Is it possible he'd been trying to climb onto the platform before he died? Maybe he tried to. It's strange why he didn't use the stairs. Though, it's even stranger that he was even in the water. Maybe it's so hard to climb then? I don't know. Check this face though. This disgusting face. There didn't seem to be any strange markings on Wolfgang's face. However, along the back of his neck, well, what is it? Was a massive bruise. Oh. Was someone trying to strangle Wolfgang? I mean, unless it was like a failed attempt. That looked like a really bad injury. Almost his entire neck is this color.
Damn.
Right. How did he get this on the back of the neck? Nothing around us seemed to have left it. This might sound morbid, but what if it's a sign of his body decomposing?
That's...
Can the body really decompose this fast? It could, or it could not. It probably depends on the environment. As in, the temperature?
Correct.
Correct. cold places are generally better at preserving things than warm. Human areas like this boiler room.
Thinking.
Kind of like dairy products. That's a good comparison. How is that even possible? I mean, truly, I get that. Like, if there's like a cold air that evolves on the body, it would mess up the, like, would it feel warm or not. Even it would be about the type of dead as well. Tone deaf one. But sure. Wolfgang didn't have his bruise yesterday, at the very least. If he did, it would have been super noticeable.
Fair.
Yeah, true. Time to ditch back to Wolfgang, I caught something else on his body. What is it? In a mark of his neck, but not directly overlapping it. A red dot? Did someone like stab it? Maybe using like a syringe things? Like they did put some kind of like a drug or something. Is that a beauty mark? Does it look like it? What's a beauty mark? The skin around the dot seemed to be inflamed. It reminded me of a pop pimple. This sort of wound you could easily inflict on yourself.
So...
You don't think this relates to the murder? It might not be, but...
There must be something.
Just about like a scabbing. This was inflicted pretty recently. So we may as well keep it in mind. Very interesting to know. And let's check this hand though. I'm not sure one of the fingertips look like there's blood on it. The way Wolfgang was slumped over the platform, it almost looked like he fallen on the top of it.
Focus.
Let me see if this palm was scratched. As I kneel down to take a closer look.
Huh?
Yeah? Tickling out from under the cuff from Wolfgang's sleeves and onto the rest of his hand. What the heck is that? Is that veins on him? Strangely injured may look like a teeth surgery, but it still looks like a veins to me. Like you can see this vein like there. Like you can see from the inside. I'm trying to show you an example. Was this a burn mark? When I look at Wolfgang's other hand, I saw the same thing. Marking that seemed to extend out the arm.
The hell?
Eva, look at this.
Hello.
Let me see. Yeah, burn marks. Did someone burn his hand or something? That's really horrible. They look like gross little veins. That's what I was saying, they look like a vein to me. What inflicted them?
That's...
There's a taste a little way off from where we're standing, but I couldn't find anything to indicate it's been fired. Yeah, that's one thing. It might be from the taste that someone shoot to Wolfgang in. So the only thing I can think of is the generator.
Is that really true?
Why the generator?
I know.
The thing was clearly been destroyed by something. Maybe Wolfgang got caught in that something, and that's how he died.
Not sure.
I'm not sure. The generators seem too far away from Wolfgang's line to cause burns like these.
Look at this.
Plus, the room's water isn't conductive, so electricity couldn't have traveled through it.
Right.
You're right. Any able to melt the generator's wires would have burnt his suit to the crisp too. Exactly.
Thinking.
I think Wolfgang received these burns outside the boiler room. Outside the boiler room? Does that mean they died outside somewhere? There's just nothing here that could lead these markings. As for the extra place he got burned, guess we have to try and find it ourselves. That is, if such a place even exists. But possible the generator may not have been involved in the murder. It seemed likely that Wolfgang made a detour for a boiler room after being severely burned. After all, burns like his wound would definitely paralyze someone. It might be something. As for Wolfgang's palm, they didn't have any marking on him. So, he must have fallen somehow. What else would be lying on the platform? there anything else? Maybe they're watching it? No. A blazer? Where's the blazer? Why the blazer in? Wolfgang's suit was completely crumpled. A far cry from his once clean appearance. Would have seeped into the pants, completely ruining the fabric.
Eh?
As the lane closed, I saw a folded piece of paper sticking out for the back pocket. Oh, is it a letter? Though it took, he was completely destroyed.
Damn.
I really don't want to touch him, but my thumb and index fingers, I snatched the paper out of his pocket, taking care not to brush my hand against his body. I gangly fold open the paper, aware that some of the wetter spots could fall apart immediately. I found a message written inside. Did someone wrote the letter to Wolfgang? That's a very ugly handwriting. Do you recognize it?
No.
The last text is unreadable. Whoever wrote this probably used a low-quality pen. Although, on the page, fragments of the message were still visible. Secret. 8:15 a.m. Boiler room. Close the door. Is it almost like around the time, like, before the game night thing occurred? Doesn't this read a lot like a command? You seem like someone wanted to arrange a private meeting with him here.
I see.
Could that someone be the culprit?
Not sure.
8:15 a.m. That's a long time before the time of death, though. Maybe there was a struggle. Or maybe Wolfgang arrived late.
There must be something.
Either way, this message is definitely a valuable clue. It's our only insight into Wolfgang's movement before his death.
Well,
I really want to know where everyone was at that time. I woke up at 8:30 a.m. this morning, so I was asleep when this meeting was scheduled to meet. It's only 35 minutes before the tournament. Cassie, Jet, Mark, and I would have already been in the dining hall.
Right.
Right, setting up equipment.
That's...
As for the other students, directly asking them where they were at 8:15 a.m. might be risky.
where?
Because they would wonder where we got the time from. Exactly. And I prefer to keep this note between the two of us. At least for now. This is how it looks like. So most of it all has been sucked up already, but even the barely see the message and everything. So someone wrote down the letter to Wolfgang and told him to meet here. Probably might be making an ambush to plan to kill Wolfgang.
Anyways.
Anyway, this thing about the secret. What do you think that means?
Gah.
Well, I'm not really sure. It could be referring to anything. Anything, huh? You know what I mean? You talk about the motive, is it?
I know.
I have an idea. The author of this letter might be talking about Wolfgang's blackmail.
Huh.
Huh? You talk about his? If they claim to have it, they could have bait him here without much issue. After all, Wolfgang asked us to meet with a person whose blackmail we have.
Strange.
The right boiler room is a pretty ominous place to meet someone, though. It would have been Wolfgang's first time here, too. Assuming he didn't explore this area floor beforehand.
What could it be?
Either he didn't see the super obvious danger in the mini here alone, or he did realize and just didn't care.
Right.
Right. Does that change anything about what I said? But if Wolfgang knew the warning signs, his reason for coming might have less to do with integrity. I'm sorry, I'm very tired today. I'm just having a long day, okay?
You see?
And more to do with desperation.
Huh?
Desperation? To know the details of the blackmail.
I see.
It would stand to reason. If only Wolfgang had hidden this note somewhere safe instead of bringing it here. It would have been valuable evidence. I doubt he could have envisioned something like this happening. He was never really on his guard during this killing game, Except around you and me, I guess. I mean, it sounded like he left it in his own room or something. That seemed to be everything I could gather.
Hello.
Hey, Damon. Since we're at the boiler room, we should find the students who left and ask them for their testimony.
Right.
They went upstairs to investigate Wolfgang's dorm, right? Yes, because what I said earlier. The victim's last known whereabouts are the best place to search for clues.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what they've been up to. Apart from conflicting testimony, there was 2 other matters on my mind. 1, getting Desmond to inspect the taser gun. And 2, reporting exactly when the blackout occurred, in case it happened at the time of the murder. I walk over to the boiler room door, which had been left slightly ajar. As I begin to pull it the rest of the way open.
Eh?
Eh? What is it? I noticed it. The doorknob. Something about it looked different. What different? I've never seen another doorknob like that. Hey, Eva? The doorknob. I think it's been flipped. It looked flipped? I'm not sure it looks like that. Flipped? Are you sure? Take a look for yourself. The first time we woke up here, I'm pretty sure this light was on the inside, not the outside.
Is that really true?
How would someone be able to flip the doorknob though? Did someone break the door? Oh god, this is gonna the same thing happen with the Sayaka thing, isn't it?
That's...
By screwing it, probably. Okay. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the first time I noticed it.
Is that really true?
Really? You didn't notice it back when you entered the boiler room with Kai? No. Not even then. It might have been because of the darkness. Or my own nerves. Back then, I wasn't paying attention to the small details like the doorknob. All I wanted to do was enter the boiler room.
Anyways.
I know that makes me sound stupid.
Listen to me.
It's okay. I mean, I probably would have noticed the doorknob had I been there, but that's beside the point. Alright. Anyway, this discovery paints an interesting picture. So the lock was not accessible now from the hallway. You could technically lock the boiler room shut without ever stepping foot in it. Meaning that if you want to lock someone inside the boiler room, all you have to do is lure them in and close the door behind you. Was it all been set up? I do not know if it's all set up,
Moving on.
Come on, we need to collect people's testimony before the investigation ends. Right, let's go. Man, this is gonna be a long time, isn't it? It's gonna be a hard time to go through stuff and everything. Anyway, so we had to go to the dorm room, right? That's where we're going. As a million questions ran away in my mind, I felt even out of the boiler room. Or we just got straight to it immediately. Actually, Eva, before we go upstairs, probably worth checking out the storage closet first. Why?
I know.
I found something in the boiler room that might be related to them. Is it? Just a link, I think it's extension cord. Alright, you think about the storage cord might lead to probably from the storage room then? But what the heck happened to the other end of it? There was no internal plug, just a frayed tip lined with a black substance. Had the internal end been severed off and the cord burnt after? I didn't see this cord in the boiler room earlier, so probably came from someplace else. One of the storage rooms, maybe. I guess they one of the storage room. That extension cord. We should confirm it if it did indeed come from the storage closet. Okay.
However...
But first, I want to talk to Cassidy.
Come again?
You want to talk to her? Maybe get some more testimony about that? Yes, I want to talk to her. Is that bad? She wasn't much help last investigation.
Well?
Well, he help is bad and no help.
Fair.
Alright, I'll talk to Cassidy first, then I'll investigate the storage closet on the floor. Ooh boy, even though she's right there, right outside of it. I guess it gives an explanation then? Cassie was pacing around the hallway with a finger on her chin, seemingly doing nothing. I mean, she don't do much a lot.
Yo!
Oh, hey guys! Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was performing a super sweep down on this here hallway. Not a lot of work for wandering around aimlessly.
Listen to me.
Can you put your sweep down on hold? I have really important question.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Just don't drag it too long. Drag it on too long, okay? Gotta finish my sweep down before time's up.
You see?
Do you remember who attended the tournament? The game tournament, huh? Everyone who was late to join kept their word, so we have full house.
What about...
There were 8 people in total. Jet, Mark, Grace, John, Kai, and the 3 of us. That's 8.
Huh?
Something on your mind? Well, since the murder happened in the boiler room,
Well?
wouldn't that mean everyone in the dining hall has an alibi?
Ooh!
Oh, that's a good point! I didn't even think of that. She's totally right. Also, since we split into pairs while investigating this room down the hall, every pairing can vouch for each other.
Right.
Right, we all split up. What were the groups again?
Yep.
Jen and I explore storage closet B.
Eh?
Storage closet B?
Check it out.
That's what I call on the map. Does she mean the map of the toaster trinket? Is it really? I had to check it. Sure enough, really? That's really something, though. Like, why can't you mention that sooner? See? Storage closet B. There's also storage closet A, storage closet C, and storage closet D. This is definitely the room we explored. But what room that, like, Damon and Kai was? He said at the front of the boiler room. I see. In that case, Kai and I must have explored storage closet C. I remember clearly. The 2 of us checked the closet above and opposite the one Cassie searched. According to this map, the only closest to fit those parameters is storage closet C.
Correct.
Grace and I investigate the closet directly next to the diamond, so we must have been inside the storage closet A.
Yeah.
We chased Mark and Jean with storage closet D. Yeah, that makes sense. We're not gonna detail about that. I'm not sure we never heard about that beforehand. I mean, don't you be strange? You know, Damon, since you're here,
Question.
what to do with you in the boiler room?
Huh?
What? My guy told us party peeps about Wolfie. He said you two went inside the boiler room.
How?
The heck did you do that for him? You were supposed to check out the storage closet.
No.
You're not casting suspicious on me, are you? Me? No way! As far as Cass is concerned, everyone's innocent until proven otherwise. I investigate storage closet with Kai. We just didn't find anything inside.
Anyway.
Although, we did hear someone run down the hallway.
Am I hearing you right?
Huh? For real? I mean, I heard it. Man, how lucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, like, go back outside? Let's check out how the people next door are doing. Yeah, they do it like this. And go around like that. Someone just moving through. Huh? Suddenly, I hear frantic footsteps echoing from the hallway outside.
Doubt it.
Weird. I don't remember any footsteps. None of you don't?
It's the truth.
I do.
Really?
Me? Eva, do you really? I heard it while Grace and I were investigating the storage room next to yours.
However,
I just brushed it off as my imagination though.
F.
Guess me and Jet must have been talking over there. Were those footsteps the reason you entered the boiler room, Damon? It's Damon. And yeah. They came from the direction of that room. So I want to see what that person was running from.
For real?
Phooey, really? I would have just chased after the footsteps. I mean, into the boiler room after something like that. You weren't scared a murderer was hiding inside? What I actually discovered wasn't much better. True. Then whose footsteps could it have been? I don't know why anyone would have wanna be running around those spooky hallways, let alone in the dark.
What about...
Unless... Oh, maybe they were also looking for a backup generator.
That's not important.
I doubt it's innocent. Considering the place this person ran away from was the crime scene, those footsteps were literally probably the killers. You mean fresh off committing a murder?
Right.
Fresh than the murder, or a bit after. Depends what time we went downstairs. Either way, whether it was immediately after the murder or not. For a brief moment, the only thing separating us from Wolfgang's killer was the storage room wall. That's creepy to think about. But still, we have no idea who the footstep is. That's bit by bit, mystery slowly unraveled.
My genius is
Now you
almost
think
frightening.
It all in a day's work. She didn't even do anything. Yeah, sure. Anyway, I need to take a drink for a bit, really quick, and I'm not sure why. It just feels like it. So be back for a minute. Okay then. Now we have to investigate the storage room. I'm not sure where we start. I guess mine then. We go this way then. Okay, I guess not sure which one is. We can even check around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there are so many things around here. Okay, this is storage closet A. That's where the Eva is.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look around. As I begin to inspect the shelves, the glint of something shining caught my eye.
That's...
Eh? Eva, look! Where'd you found? There's a rolling pin here, and a handprint on it, too. Who does that belong to?
Strange.
What are you implying? That someone used this recently, and not for an intent purpose.
I know.
Look, can you see how the handprints are at the base of the pin? You aren't rolling much dough if you're wielding this thing like a tennis racket, are you? The pin's also really dusty. If it came from the kitchen, it wouldn't be clean like the other utensils there. Yeah, agree. Not only that...
Jeez.
Right, there's a dent on the pen too. Really? On the end opposite of the handprints. Can you see it?
Weird.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Handprints and the dent. That's definitely not coincidence.
Focus.
Could this pin have something to do with the mark we found on Wolfgang's neck? Like someone just smacked it thing on the back of his neck like that? I'm not sure how that's even possible to work this one. If it was used to knock him out, it would not only explain the dent on the pin, but the bruise on Wolfgang's neck. How did it make it way into this closet, though?
Huh?
What do you mean? How did the pin make its way into the closet after the killer used it? Oh. I mean, strangely, because even the Grace Road checked on closet A, right? So how did they get here?
There must be something.
I mean, if the footprints Kai and I heard were the killers, they probably chucked the pin in here on their way out.
Absolutely not.
No, that's not what happened.
Huh?
Eh? If the killer entered the closet and hit the rolling pin,
Listen to me.
Grace and I would have seen them. Yeah, I doubt for sure, but... I mean, everything's all dark, so they couldn't even see it. Crap, of course. She and Grace were investigating this closet at the time. What if the killer placed the pen in here before any of us came downstairs?
Save it.
If they were out in the hallway, why didn't they use that as their chance to escape? Damn it, she's right about that too. Could this rolling pin really be unrelated? But it lines up so well with the other evidence. Steel rolling pin, but still, is this like way to hit Wolfgang's neck?
Moving on.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's keep investigating. One moment she's speaking nonsense, the next she's totally incoherent. I don't think I'd ever understand this girl. Who knows? But anyway, we better check out the other rooms then. I'm not sure there's anything we can look up to or something. It's this way then? I'm not sure this was the same class of beforehand. No, but it's the same. I don't like knowing where I'm going. It was like right in front of me. I thought for sure like it's like right in front of me. I mean, it's like they're all the same. But how should I even know?
Interesting.
The map said this is sword class at B.
Right.
Right. The class of Cassie and Jen.
Look.
Do you see that?
Eh?
See what? The box in the corner over there. Look. Confused, I turned to where was she pointing. Where is it? Eh? This is... What is it? I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
A generator, right? The one you were referring to during the blackout? A generator? In this old thing?
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. Since I explored these rooms before, I knew one of them had a backup generator.
That's...
If this closet has the backup generator, wouldn't that mean the ones who stored the power?
Thinking.
Well, Cassie and Jed were the only people who entered this room. Then, they're the people who brought the power back. Damn. I suppose those two actually knew how to investigate the generator. I don't know for certain if that was possible. That seems to be all there is to this closet. So I guess go for the next closet then. Alright, let's check on the closet. So you didn't put just the letters on it exactly. I'm gonna know what this one is. Those looks the same. This was a closet Kai and I explored. It's hard to get a good look at the content in the dark. See now?
I see.
There doesn't seem to be anything important here. I think we can move on. Okay. So nothing here. Huh. Well, lead to one last closet remains then. Oh, this is something.
Look.
This is storage closet D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark and Jean explored this one. Let's see what I can find here. There's a lot of things here, like a carpet around here. Is there anything weird about this room?
That's...
I see something behind this pile of boxes. I stood on tiptoe to get a better look at.
Jeez.
Ah, so they really are here.
Well?
What's here? Extension cords. A whole bunch of them. Ah, so this is the extension cord from the storage D then. So, could someone else have it? We had not around time before we came here, right?
Strange.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, these are definitely the same type of cord I saw in the boiler room. Only different is, they still have their other half intact. Huh. Eternal plugs are pretty slim compared to other kinds of cords. The fact that cords match the one in the boiler means the killer must have run through these closet of equipment. For what reason they needed the core? I had no idea. But it was still a step in the right direction. Besides that box of cords, nothing else about this room is standing out to me.
So...
Do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. We looked through all the closets now.
So...
Did you find everything you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. The rolling pin and that stack of extension cords. There's no doubt they're relevant in this case. At least based on what I've investigated so far.
Anyway.
Eva, let's go upstairs and collect some more testimony.
Where?
Where? Finally. It sounds like you don't even want to stay in here anymore. Anyway, we're gonna go to the dorm rooms, right? That's what we're supposed to do, where most people probably look through Wolfgang's dorm room in, I guess. Well, let me find out then. And upstairs would be a bad idea. That thing's a hallway I still need to investigate. Wait, is there? What else is missing? Did I press enter? No. Huh? There's a blast spot here? I'm not sure I've seen this, but there's something down there that was not there before. There's dry blood on the floor. For some reason, it seemed to pull right around this particular spot. Dry blood like in the boiler room.
Eh?
You notice the blood in there?
Correct.
I noticed you noticing it.
I see.
I see. I don't remember there was a blast spot over there.
So,
what do you think left all this blood behind?
Focus.
Well, it can't be Wolfgang, can it? Considering the sorts of injuries he sustained, it wouldn't make sense for him to have splattered a lot of blood.
There must be something.
Which means the only possibility we're left with it,
what could it be?
the blood belonged to someone else? Yeah, exactly. Where did that even come from then? If I didn't notice the blood here, would you have pointed out to me?
Eh?
Eh? I would have pointed out to you if the roles were reversed. And when you know not to step on it.
Right.
Sure. I pointed out.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're really on something. Good. Talk to her. See any detail about it? What are you doing? You can say boo. Are you trying to scare me? Really? Really, Damon?
Interesting.
Wow, that was easy.
The hell?
Why do you do that? Yeah, I'm not sure. Why would you do that, Eva? See, you were nervous.
Seriously?
Of course I'm nervous. You were nervous earlier.
No.
Earlier, yeah. Not anymore.
Moving on.
Anyway, you shouldn't be too nervous. If you're too nervous, you won't be able to think straight. So you should calm down. Easier said than done.
Well,
we already investigated the really ugly stuff, right? You don't need to think about that stuff for now. Just focus on collecting people's testimony.
listen to me.
I can keep meeting you if you want. I'll be fine. Okay then. I'm not sure why Eva would just have to that stupid. Whatever. Whatever you say, Eva. Is Eva now emerged from the basement on the lookout for anything which could aid us in our investigation? Aw, Louise, what's wrong?
Eh?
Eh? Right in front of us, the flustered Eloise was huddled with her back to the wall. Sitting next to her.
Yeah,
What's up, you guys? Might wanna lower your voice around here. Some stuff has happened.
What could it be?
Is something wrong? Sorry. Eloise had a bit of frightening experience recently.
You think?
I think we all have.
no kidding.
Well, yeah. The scene downstairs is bad. But I'm talking about something else. What do you mean something else? After Toast left, we tried going inside Wolfgang's room to look for clues. But the moment we step in, she suddenly pounced at me. She? What did that? She?
Oh.
She dragged me out and Desmond ran after us. Did you talk about Grace then? And been able to get my heart to stop beating so quickly since.
Huh?
Hold on. This she you're referring to, is it Grace?
Shit.
Yep, it's Grace. Yeah, I have a feeling. I'm not sure what she's trying to do. She's been guarding Wolfgang's door ever since she kicked us out. Grace was blocking access to Wolfgang's door? What the heck? We can't let her bar us from entering his room. The class trial could start at any moment. That's what I'm trying telling everyone else, but they pretty much gave up. Jet and Mark went to the dining hall. Diana went to the laundry room, and Toshka and Ingrid went to the courtyard. Eloise and I, though, we're not gonna let this slide. We gotta get inside the dorm room. So we've been brainstorming other ways to approach Grace.
Think about it this way.
And we landed on something. Performing a brief inquisition. What does that supposed to mean? Inquisition? If Grace doesn't want to cooperate, we'll start barging her with questions. Poke at the ego until it eventually retreats.
Safety first.
If you want, you can join us. The debater must be good in this dishing verbal beatdowns, yeah? I did come here to inspect Wolfgang's door, so I might as well. If that's the case,
I'm out.
I'll go to the dining hall and ask Jet and Mark for their testimonies.
Huh?
You're not coming along?
Where?
Grace, is there someone I'd like to be around right now? You think you handle her? I mean, I get that Grace hates Eva a lot. Something tells me she's just afraid of her talent being mocked.
Right.
No sweat. Have fun with Jet and Mark.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Eva left in the direction of the laundromat, clearly taking the long route to the dining hall. Should we approach Grace then?
Totally.
Yeah, let's not waste any time.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Do you wanna take the lead, Damon? Sure. Oh, sure. I wasn't going to admit it either to either of their face, but their plan seemed pretty half-baked. Not because I was going to face off with Grace, but because she was too. How could a bumbling person like her be any help in the verbal showdown? If anything, she'd probably make us look uncoordinated. Just have to do the most to have it to be near. Since Grace was gone in Wolfgang's dorm, she should be right around the corner. I mean, it was right over there, like I saw her from the far distance. Also, can I talk to Desmond about the tasting gun thing?
Good luck.
If Grace tries anything, I'll always have your back. Okay, we gotta do that like after dealing with the Grace situation. Right. But why Grace is trying to guard Wolfgang's dorm room? What's her big deal is? Don't you two yuppies get it? You're not coming in!
Don't get it mixed up.
Hang on, we're not here for that. Damon just wants to ask you a question.
Back off.
He isn't coming in either.
Jeez.
Why not? I need to investigate Wolfgang's dorm room.
Soybean.
Back off, Soybean! His room is none of your business. Except it is. I have to search his land's known whereabouts, which includes his dorm room by default.
See that?
What if I said I'd done the job for you?
Come again?
As in, you searched the room? High and low! Wanna know what I found? Nothing! Unless you're hiding from us. For us to believe that, we need to see it ourselves.
Oi!
You think I'm lying?
Just saying.
There's a chance you could be, unfortunately.
Eh?
Yeah. Think about it. You ain't giving us any reason to believe you. Someone who's got nothing to hide wouldn't be acting so protective right now, you know? It gives the impression there's something you really don't want us to see.
Anyway.
Also, couldn't this be considered breaking the rules? Tozer want this game to be fair, but being prevented from searching every room doesn't seem very fair.
Don't test me.
Even if it is, what are you gonna do? I'll report to Tozu. Huh?
You.
Makes sense.
Nice idea. What do you say we look for him now? Okay, a little bit too deep, you know? If Tozu agreed to sabotage, he might call Mara to help. Yeah, sure. Bring on the assault rifle and shoot not on the almost at the cheek though. Right on the face there. Oi! not sabotage! I'm not hiding deep about the murder. Don't try to get me involved.
Uh-huh.
Desmond never mentioned Wolfgang's murder.
Anyway,
Look, just let us into the room. If you're telling the truth, we'll drop our suspicions.
Gotta stay one step
The
ahead.
reality of the situation is, we gotta investigate Wolfgang's privacy if we wanna know what happened to him. He wouldn't want to investigate our dorms if it were anyone else who died. Grace stood there silently, gritting her teeth. She stepped away from the dorm. Really? She just left like that?
Okay.
Phew. Sweet. Thanks, Grace. With signs of relief, we entered Wolfgang's dorm. We get all see sorts of lawyer things. Well, so if I none to see what's inside Wolfgang's. Wow, that's a little bit fancy. So this was Wolfgang's dorm. I must say this is quite something. Well, certainly my expectation were correct. A lot of the rooms still surprised me. I anticipated the layout was similar to my dorms, and the decor reflected his talent. What I didn't anticipate was how messy it was. Well, maybe not messy, just really casual. A room that we clearly been well to live in. What is it you're hiding?
Oi, you!
Don't move things around when you inspect them. I wanna keep the room as is. To be honest, I'm not sure why it even survives. It's not that you're doing a thing, is there? There's a scarf on there. Does it belong to his? Clothes were scattered across the room. Really familiar looking woman jacket. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Grace, you did not! You did not have a thing with Wolfgang, aren't you? None about them looks suspicious. Isn't that your jacket, Grace? I don't like this how this goes. But it's not like you're doing the thing, are you? It's kind of a bit off, you know. Also, there's a bear there. I'm not sure if Wolfgang liked bear. A large toy bear adored the bed. At least not Monokuma, that's good enough it is. Something tells me this didn't belong in the room originally. Is it Grace? It's not like it's Grace doing a thing, is it? There's nothing around here I can think of. Well, let's talk to them if they found something. What's up, Damon?
hi.
Hey, can you check something out for me?
Easy enough.
In here or
That's not it.
in the boiler room? I found a taser gun here.
Are you for real?
I can't tell if it's been fired or not. I don't think it has, but I want to know for sure. Because if I'm wrong, that this taser gun was used. It might clue us into the nature of Wolfgang's death.
No kidding.
What we're talking about is that big a deal, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's your skill at using guns, I figured.
All good.
No sweat. I'll stay tuned once I'm done here. Thanks for a heads up, Damon. That's something, I guess. Not to Eloise. Eloise kneeling on the floor, swung into a Wolfgang bedside ottoman. You could see his look on her face.
Hi.
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Give me a moment.
Okay. She closed the ottoman and stood up, now wearing the same nervous expression she always does. Is there something wrong? I want to know your whereabouts during Wolfgang's murder. When the murder happened, I was with Desmond in the courtyard. You have a thing with Desmond, don't you?
Eh?
Eh? In the courtyard? Yes. You could ask Desmond to confirm if you're confused. No, I'm fine.
It's simple.
Let me just ask this. What were you doing during the blackout? Blackout? Yeah, you did experience it, right?
That's not...
No, I don't think there was ever a blackout. We were only alert to the murder because of the Torso's announcement.
I see.
I see. So, you didn't went to the Oh yeah. So my theory was right. If Winona never experienced a blackout in the tree room, and always never experienced blackout in the courtyard, both those buildings must be connected to entirely different power source. So, where they're separate from exactly? Make no sense. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to Grace though to give me an explanation of what's going on here.
Ugh.
We're not here for that, my.
Hi.
Hey. What's with that nervous look? No one should be meeting my eyes.
Quit it.
I know you suspect me. I can tell by the look on your face. I don't know anything about her side. To be in dark like everyone else, for the person she was so close to. Damn it, get a grip of yourself, Damon. Grace can claim to know nothing about the murder, but what about everything before it?
Anyway.
So, I heard rumor you became Wolfgang's new bunk buddy. This room seemed to confirm that. How was he this morning? Grumpy? Happy?
Pfft.
Sick?
Eh?
We were planning to go to this game tournament. But he woke up with an ache in his stomach. He got sick for no particular reason? He woke up sick? Unless he was lying to himself. You're telling me the truth. That Wolfgang planned to attend the tournament.
That's not it.
Why did he say the opposite yesterday? Did he say that? Emily, I'm also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I will have the time for it. Oh yeah, he never really interested to go there. From what I remembered, Wolfgang said he'd be too busy to attend the tournament. Heh, more like he won another round at the Ponchico machine.
Watch and learn.
I wouldn't know. I interrogated him after breakfast.
No.
What? That's seriously what he meant?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which was why I told him, hey, no, let's do the tournament. He was a bit finicky at first. Typical for soybean. But eventually caved. Wolfgang was a Ponchico player? I'm not sure I can believe that. Then again, some of the preliminary in the room looked neither golf nor law related.
Okay.
Alright, so based on what you're saying, Wolfgang agreed to attend the tournament yesterday. However, come this morning, Wolfgang remembered the pirate was attending, so he suggested I track down that guy and partner with him instead.
Right.
Right, because you need to bring your partner to the tournament.
Pfft.
Wolfgang, he now was miffed about it. His smile said as much. But I walked out of the door anyway.
Dumbass.
Wolfgang said he was too sick to get out of bed, so I walked away. If Wolfgang really had been bedridden, how did he wind up in the boiler room? Either he didn't come of his own volition, or he was never sick to begin with. And that's what I'm saying, he probably pretended to not be sick. But look on her face, I could tell Grace realized the same. With all that said, it wasn't like Wolfgang to hide anything. For the guy who was so gung-ho about honesty, you think he would confide in the person he's closeted in? The closest to? Did the letter I found inside his blazer pocket have something to do with it? I mean, he could have. At the bottom of the page, fragments of the message were still visible. Secret, 8:15 a.m. And close the door. Doesn't this read a lot like a man? While only few words were legitimately, a lot could be gleaned from them. For example, that mention of a secret. Did the rest of the note elaborate on it? Or was a word alone enough to scare Wolfgang? Maybe he wanted to shield Grace from information even he couldn't handle. Or maybe he simply didn't want her to... Oh. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time, like, staying up all day. Like, I have a hard time trying to keep up with it, though. Sorry. Or maybe he simply didn't want her to know. Whatever the reason, Wolfgang and Akira deliberately hide information from someone. Ironic, huh? And I got Grace's testimony with a nervous look on her face. We usually call it account, but not call it testimony. Well, that's all I could find. Why was Grace so antsy about people entering? There didn't seem to be anything suspicious lying around here. In any case, since I'm done here, we should head to the dining hall. I'm pretty sure that's where Eva said she was going. Well, time to go head outside, or we left already. I'm pretty sure Grace gonna kick me out of it already. Straight to it then, now. That fast, huh? She left already? As I enter the room, Eva walked over to me.
Hello.
Hello. I just finished talking to everyone here. Anything important?
Rage.
Not that important. Hello there, Jack, Mark. Jet and Mark are taking this seriously. This might end like the mock trial where only a couple people know what they're doing. Does she really think so? Well, the information definitely didn't bode well for me. I couldn't afford to be discouraged by it. Not unless I want to die in this game.
Focus.
I'll see if I can make this two talk.
Thanks.
Good luck. Like, why can't not any of them talk? What's their reason for it? Yeah. Is it me or is there something funky about this place?
Come again?
What? I don't know, man. Everything feels kinda off. I can't place why, though. And it's bugging the crap out of me. Sounds like he just felt uncomfortable being here. I guess I can't blame him. With the turn things have taken, the tension and excitement of the tournament was all a distant memory. And this room was now a reminder Wolfgang died right under our nose. We got enough of that. How am I gonna talk to Mark though? Because he don't even like us, or not interested to want to speak up. Mark returned to his position by the equipment.
Hi.
Hey, Desmond always told me you plan to investigate Wolfgang's storm. Grace isn't guardian anymore, so you could go inside now. Let me guess, you don't want to investigate.
It's nothing.
I just came here to make sure my interface wasn't damaged. This investigation could spell the difference between life and death, yet his priority was this stupid UC equipment? I mean, nothing broke, is there? Don't you think it looks suspicious? What you're doing?
What?
No. I heard people already giving Grace the side-eye for being uncooperative. What might they say if they find out you ditched the investigation?
Slow down.
Yo, hold on! Jack called out to us from the other side of the room and ran over. Can't you see broski isn't really well? Give the guy some space. When you're so very close to Mark, don't you, Jet?
That's not important.
I don't care. I'm working on a time limit. Who are you to talk, anyway? No? There's a look on broski's face whenever you guys are together.
It's simple.
And everyone here, either you know the least about personal space.
What?
What? No way! Sure, Mark might not talk a whole lot, but if he wasn't having fun, do you really think we'll be hanging out so much?
Broskies always stick together.
Come on, broski, better be up there! I mean, he's not gonna say it. Time. Huh? What time did the murder happen?
That's...
9:35 a.m. Check this. He pointed a small digital clock at the top of the music pad. What? You have a digital clock on the music pad?
That's...
Huh? This is the time of the murder. It was like this when I came back here. It came like exact time, or is it like the time stopped? I think the clock got screwed over by the blackout. So now it's frozen on wherever it was displaying before it lost power. Then that confirms my suspicious. The blackout and by association, the destruction of the generator occurred at the time of the Wolfgang's murder. DJ Pat's clock. Huh. I'm not sure how does that work exactly, but I never expect that thing to have its own clock.
My man.
Nice going, bro. You hit the jackpot. Bet it's because I was here with you, huh? Maybe because he doesn't feel like it. Jeez, this was getting hard to watch. I guess we got Mark to talk with. Did we get a jet to talk? Return to thinking. The tension and excitement tournament was all about this memory. In this room was now reminded of a walking dying icon under our nose. I guess there's nothing we can talk to him then. You guys go talk to Kai then? Like, I mean, yeah, he got freaked out already. Nah, Ness. Why did Toshi fix the black on himself? Is the maintenance of this place seriously our responsibility?
Not okay!
The fridge and pantry restart every day, though. Nah, can't things just be consistent? Winding aside, he made a good point. Why didn't Tosu fix the black gum? He's not like, I don't really care about it. I'll let you guys do whatever you want to. It's not like I have to like Tosu say, it's not my problem, it's your guys' problem. Think back on this spy from earlier. The tablet's information has been divulged in such a way that both the killer and the spotless have equal chance of success. Did Tosu abstain from fixing the blackout because it was important to the killer? Is it? I'm not sure they were planning the whole thing out. They could easily make their escape if no one could see anything.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Damon, since you're here, I've been thinking really hard about those footsteps we heard.
Come again?
We heard in the storage closet?
No, seriously.
Yeah, they were soft, right? Like the person was wearing socks? I mean, they kind of sound like that.
I see.
Now that you mention it, it did sound like socks on the hard floor. Did someone take off the shoes then? Nah, of all things to be right about, it has to be this.
Eh?
What do you mean?
Man.
I mean, why didn't the killer just wear shoes? Yeah, maybe like don't hurt any footsteps then? Like, do you want to know what kind of shoes you're wearing? Think about it. The sound something like heels would be pretty distinct, right? Or what about sneakers? They got really squeaking on the smooth floor. And
Don't say that.
what I'm saying is, you could totally figure out the shoe from the sound it makes. And if you know what shoes the killer had on, you can just look for the person with a matching pair. But socks? Anyone can be wearing socks. The person probably removed their shoes for that reason.
This sucks.
Just that luck. Like, have no shoes on? Is it because of make sure like no one hear the footsteps? Like what kind of shoes they're wearing? It might be relatable, but it'll be strange.
Where?
Well, this might end like the mock trial where only a couple people know what they're doing. Not much we can do for that. There's a whiteboard, like it's showing who we are. Casey clearly spent a lot of time doing this. She might be upset that we didn't even finish a single round. First time people have to get together, and they interrupt by murder. Think back on it. The game tournament and the murder happened really close to each other. The former began at 9 AM, while the latter occurred at 9:35 AM. That's within the same hour. Take another look at this whiteboard. Yeah, I can see why the killer chose to attack so soon. 8 potential witnesses, all sustained in one place, to preoccupy with video games, to notice the world around them. It couldn't be any more perfect time to strike. Were they planning out about the tournament they're all going to attend to? Even there might be like there were half of them, even before the blackout occurred? A bit off. Is there anything else? I can say we could you see this thing here, like, show what the time is. Is there anything else we can check? Press enter. Nothing. I don't think there's nothing we can do, is there? No. I can't inspect the TV thing for some particular reason. What else we can even check? Maybe check the kitchen then? I'm not supposed to get into a kitchen, just in case. Oh yeah, didn't that came from the knife as well? Look inside the cabinet. There didn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. Except, yep, I knew it. Because I had a feeling that that knife came from the kitchen, right? So I had a feeling it might be missing. This knife block. Had a knife missing from it? For the kitchen knife to go missing. At the same time, the knife is found floating in the boiler room's water. That can't be a coincidence. It could be. Let me straighten up on this. Is that time already? Eh? Oh my, would you look at the time? I dare say we ought to get this trial started soon. Okay, that got to the great start of it all exactly, but I must say it was very not long. How does 20 minutes from now sound? Great? Great! Trying to be sounds autistic. Please continue to investigate until then. See you later. Oh, you're just trying to let us know? What? There's only 20 minutes until the trial? So it gave me some kind of limit before it happens?
Hang on.
Damon? Ah! Jeez, how does she keep scaring me? I mean, she's freaking out already. You're freaking out as well, so stop freaking out already! Investigation almost over. We need to find the other three and hear their testimonies.
That's...
The other three? Who was it? Oh, Diana. We gotta see Diana as well. And who else was it? And Ingrid. I forgot Ingrid as well. For Diana and Ingrid. Oh, and Toshiko. Where is the other three then?
As I was saying...
Toshiko, Ingrid, and Diana. Yeah, that was thinking. Where is the other one?
Jeez.
Alright, calm down. Desmond said they were in the courtyard, right?
I'm talking.
And Diana's in the laundry room. Then, let's talk to Diana first, since the laundry room is in the same building. In the meantime, don't panic, okay?
Can't you see?
I'm not panicking. As she said that, she must have told me to follow her over to the door. Eva might deny it, but the anxiety which had been bubbling up inside her was clearly starting to boil over. Although, with how fast my own heart was beating, I guess she's not alone. Well, we had to get going already. I thought for sure the trials would start already, but no, he just set a reminder about the time limit. Well, at least not happening. So anyway, we're going to the laundry room. That's where we're going. I wonder why Diana was in the laundry room all by herself. Alright, if Desmond telling the truth, then Diana should be here. I hope she is. If she's not around here, then we're probably screwed. And there she is. Oh, look at her. She looks like disappointed or she feeling sad. Judging by the pose, though. Aw, Diana. I'm really sad to hear you cry like that. Well, don't feel bad, Diana. Everything's gonna be okay. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Diana was standing with her back pressed up against the wall, arms wrapped around herself in a tight embrace. She's in even worse shape than before. Diana, I need to ask you something. Please give me a moment. It's been kind of tough.
No.
Investigation is going to end really soon. We can't wait. Okay. Sorry. Where were you during the blackout?
Oh.
The blackout. Right before the body was discovered. I was just in my room, alone, doing my makeup. You don't have any makeup on, though? I was experimenting with new combinations, so I wiped them all off already.
I see.
So you were alone in your room the entire morning? Yeah. I just wasn't feeling up to it.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm feeling a little sick of all of a sudden. You mind if I go back to my dorm? So her alibi was like she was in the dorm room this whole time? I mean, she'd be... Everyone's gonna think it's gonna be... She might be the suspect, but the problem with that is the blackout. If Diana noticed about the blackout occurred, she couldn't even see anything. I asked all the questions I want to. Thanks.
So...
Do you think she was acting weird at all?
That's...
And weirder than the others. Anyway, so Diana gave a testimony, and I can't cross her off my list now. Which means the only people I still need to speak to.
Where?
I hope Ingrid and Toshiko are still in the courtyard. We won't know until we see for ourselves. Alright, let's go before the investigation ends. So we got nothing then. We got no true bullet from Diana. I mean, she gave us the alibi where she was, but it may give her the get still suspicious for a little bit though. But anyway. Now there are those two in the middle. Toshiko and Ingrid retreat under the bandstand at the center of the courtyard. The larger girl was confronting the smaller girl, who completely hid her face behind her fan. I'm more curious to know what's under her lips though. Or what's on her mouth. We never see her mouth alone. She only get covered with her own fan.
Hello?
Hey, have you been investigating? Investigating? Toshiko lowered her fan to reveal a pair of puffy eyes.
Unacceptable!
I don't know! What do you expect me to do?
Seriously?
To look for clues? Clues?
Impossible!
How I meant to do that! It's not like I have solved the murder before, you know? My hand's been a bit of fool, so no luck finding any clues. You can see why.
Moving on.
Okay, well, did you at least notice anything suspicious this morning? It could be a person acting odd or a strange sound. That's what most real-life testimony talk about anyway.
Think this through.
A person acting odd? Maybe not at the time, but looking back, it definitely seemed a little strange. Do you want to tell them, Toshiko? What? Did you find out something? Okay, fine. This morning, I saw Wolfgang. You do?
Huh?
Huh? When did you see him? In the dorm hallway. On my way back from the pharmacy. The dorm hallway? Just as I was about to enter my room, I saw Wolfgang leave his. Maybe because he might be left because of the note then? Oh, Wolfgang. What a coincidence running into each other like this. Are you already on your way to the tournament? Miss Kaguya? It's rather early. Of course not! A professional like myself knows better than to attend some silly party. Right. My apologies. What about you? Are you going to the tournament? That's correct. I'm going to the tournament. But he probably lied saying like he got other things to go. I'm just heading to the laundry room right now. There's a batch of clothes I actually left behind there.
That's...
Wolfgang say he was going to attend the tournament?
Strange.
Yesterday he told everyone he was too busy to attend. I assume he changed his mind. I had no reason to question him. I heard bits and pieces of their conversation from inside my dorm. The whole thing couldn't have lasted longer than a minute.
Bit complicated.
Toshika and I are bunk buddies, by the way. Though I mentioned that in case Damon didn't know. Okay, thanks. Anyways, when I heard what Wolfie said, my first thought was, leftover clothes? I don't remember any leftover clothes. But I figure I must have been misremembered. What's with my acting head all?
Eh?
At aching head? I was suffering terrible headache this morning. Yes, headache this morning, Ingrid? Even you're a tough one like that? Couldn't even see 2 steps in front of me, let alone get up from my bed. That's why I gone to the pharmacy. I was hoping to procure some medication for Ingrid. Not my proudest moment. I'll admit, but I knew I could trust Toshiko with the job.
So,
Do you know what the time the interaction with Wolfgang happened? That past 8, I think.
How should I put it?
The conversation happened just a little after the morning announcement. Now I can tell you with confidence. Yes! 10 past would make sense. When the announcement intentionally played, I was just about to leave the pharmacy. Then she was already inside the pharmacy by 8 a.m. So, Wolfgang, he looked totally fine when you saw him.
sure.
Yes, this is Ari. Huh. Doesn't that call into question what Grace told me earlier? Either Grace lied to me about Wolfgang calling him sick, or she was telling the truth. If she might tell the truth what Wolfgang said, maybe Wolfgang might be a liar then. If Wolfgang just got out as a liar, you can probably deduce an answer if I know what time Grace left Wolfgang's dorm. If she left before 10 a.m., then she would have already been out of the picture by the time Wolfgang made this move. Hence why she only remembered him in the bed. However, if she left after 10 a.m., then she would have been there for Wolfgang's encounter with Toshiko. Which means she lied about Wolfgang being bedridden during the period of time she was in his dorm. Funny how she never gave me a time. Toshiko's fetch quest. That's a weird triple, what you call it. What has happened after Toshiko saw Wolfgang? That black guy sure gave us a spook. Toshiko and I decided to stay where we were until the lights turned on. Though I did watch you and your buddies pass by.
Eh?
You saw that?
How should I put it?
Heard it first. They took a peek. I would say something, but I still wasn't feeling my usual self. So we watched you up until you all went down the stairs. And that must have been how you found the crime scene, right? Yeah, that's right.
Too much for me.
Such a terrible sight. I can't believe someone here may actually be behind it. Let's just hope we can solve it. Okay, is that time? Is it finally the time then? Yeah, that's... Alright everyone, that's time. Please drop whatever it is you're doing and proceed over to the Tree of Ignorance. Wait, we hadn't got word for Desmond. We hadn't not sure if it's a result about the taser gun or anything. Don't make me wait too long, otherwise you'll be in for a shocking surprise. Oh, you don't take that word from Minakuma. Don't you dare not. Get it? Because your trinkets get zap you. Anyway, just get a move on. It's time. Yep. The real class trial begins.
Fingers crossed.
You two go on ahead. Toshiko and I'll catch up.
Listen to me.
Okay. Let's go, Damon. Right. Just get like straight towards it then. This is a bit awkward. Okay, why it took a long time to load? Even I made a short trek to the room with the tree. Once there, we wait for the others to arrive. Man, this is strange why it's slow. Eventually, everyone has shown up. So, how you guys feeling?
Beats me.
Words wouldn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad. I can tell you how I feel. I don't even know what I feel. How rather we stay to talking for the trial. Trial. in just a few moments' time, we're going to be down there. Down there in the trial room, fighting for survival, using only our words. Damn it, Damon. Get a grip in already. Before the door she opens, I need to ask Desmond if he has any new information about the taser gun. And if he didn't.
Hi.
Hey. Hey. His voice was steady, but his eyes kept darting around the room. Did you check the taser?
Right.
Right, I did. Any finding? Just one. The gun's blast doors were missing. Blast doors? What do you mean by that? I don't know that much about like how guns work exactly.
Huh?
Blast what? I guess we had to wait for later then. Well, it's on the ground. Oh no, not again! Hold on to something, everyone! I mean, it's up to the tree, right? I guess we had to wait for later wait for Desmond to talk about it in the class trial. The Tree of Knowledge, a similar sentence, tuition, and understanding, exists here only as a bare replica. Didn't use the state of a long time. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not deceive it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Damn it.
Shit.
Well, guess we're gonna cut this conversation short. I'll explain everything during the trial. Let's not keep this goat guy waiting.
Holy!
Oh man, this really happening? Yep, it's finally gonna happen. I wonder if something changes as well. We're so screwed. We're totally gonna die.
It is how it is.
If you go and expect it to fail, chances are you will.
Game over, man! Game over!
I'm gonna dig a fairly even more because of you said that!
Hold your horses.
Look at it this way. Who here are the cards more stacked against? 14 people working together to solve a murder, or one person trying to lead everyone else astray.
Are we ready?
If anyone is for a struggle, you need a group of 14.
Do you think?
You make a good point. Strategically, the odds are in our favor here.
It'll be okay.
Exactly. Luck will be on our side.
No, it's not.
If luck was on our side, we wouldn't be in the killing game to start with. And it should mark a feel like that. Can I say something first before we go?
Oh,
Oh, what is it? It's a message for the killer.
what did you say?
A message for the killer? Don't like to hear that. The person here who killed Wolfgang. Wherever you are, can you please step forward? I mean, you're not gonna be possible, not gonna say it. Huh?
I want to help.
We don't have to do this. This class trial. If you just find it yourself, to step forward, to bring this whole thing to an end already. Then please. Despite Diana's plea, no one came forward. I mean, no one not gonna speak. I mean, until we had to find out who did it.
Come on.
If someone determined enough to commit murder, they won't back down because of one person's pleas. Well, at least she tried. And it's just, we're not gonna think Diana is a murderer. Since we're on the subject, I also got a message for the killer.
Dumbass!
Don't forget that punishment fits the crime, a-hole. Enjoy now, after death penalty. Gray spats out those words and disappear into the opening of the tree.
Can I go now?
Co-signed.
Slow down.
Yo, Bursky, what up? One by one, people began to follow suit. I guess if it's time to go. knew where the stair would take us, and where the elevator afterwards would deliver us. But everything beyond that was shrouded in certainty. There was no mock trial awaiting us. No Fox murder designed to waste our time. It was a stupid mystery. This was undoubtedly real. Come on, Damon. Get a hold of yourself already. Taking a deep breath, I approached the opening entry and descended into darkness. I mean, of course, we're doing it. It was the same. Well, except Wolfgang's not yet around. The same elevator, the same slow churning of metal, and echoing sounds of clunky machinery. I mean, it's been like a long time since I last played it, and now we're back into it. Even not Wolfgang's not yet around here because he's most likely know about how doing this, like how you do it in court. Yet, something was different. Someone was gone. Someone who I never held in high regard, but who was still a person nonetheless. A person with feelings. A person with aspirations. A person with a family. A person who I will never hear speak again. Not a single word. I'm curious to know, it is evolved, like, is it because in the motive or something? That I don't know of. Am I ready for this? Was what I did during the investigation the best I could have done? Will it be enough to carry me through this trial? Will it be enough to lead me to Wolfgang's killer? I won't know until I do it. Until I face this trial head on. There's no way I can place my fate in the other people here. There's no way they'll come to the correct conclusion. Our survival depends on me. Whether they hate Damon or not. The air begins slow, snapping me back to reality. I adjust my tie and stood up tall. When movement stopped completely, and that's where it stops. The doors in front of us open.
Rise and shine.
Oh, okay, that's a bit strange enough it is, like, have a wrong transition when you put it. I kind of feel that it might be a bug. So, yeah. Somebody call an ambulance. I think you call that case of deja vu.
Isn't this lovely?
Pooh hoo hoo hoo! Stop with the Monokuma! You're not actually Monokuma, you're just a human with a mask on it. Okay? Even Monokuma just comes and says like, hey, you steal my job! Whatever it is we're gonna call it. It feels like only yesterday we were playing detective with the corpse of a crime scene. My, how insensual and chipper so many of you used to be. And actually you're gonna plan to sit on it.
How interesting.
After all that back and forth over the simple how-done-it mystery, I'm truly curious what today's trial will yield.
Yeah,
Just to remind myself, our names are on the podiums, right? Eager to start, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! To find your podium, just look for where your name is written. I mean, we already know where it
The
is.
show must go on.
Come on now, up to it! I'm so excited, I can barely wait a second longer. I really don't want to do this.
Oh, crud.
We're gonna do as he said, though. Otherwise, that enforcer lady might get mad. I'm curious to where the heck of Maher is. Is she like hiding in the darkness or somewhere? Hiding in the shadow? What do you think of? Knowing we were powerless to disobey Tozu, we began to disperse and locate our podiums.
Hey.
It's okay, everyone. If we work together, we can do this.
We can't give up.
Right, guys? If we work together, we can solve this case. So, come on, let's do this. For Wolfgang. Although her words Angela nods with the other students, expression on their face told a different story. It was an expression I couldn't help but feel conflicted over in the moment where I shouldn't have been focusing on my feelings. Expression, an unmistakable fear. I stood around Danes. I want to curious what it looked like to get marked off this one. For days now, I've been angry over the mock trial. Angry at how much people resent me for telling the truth. How they twist my words and assume my intentions. Angry, but that didn't mean I wanted to be right. I would have been happy for reality to prove me wrong. For no one to buckle under the pressure of the killing game. But good ending like that only exists in stories. Reality was apathetic to what we wanted, and the events of today proved we were at its mercy. I just want to cross off a Wolfgang, like all grayish. So I stood there at my podium, conflicted. To think this tragedy could have been avoided had people just listened to me. But who was it that encouraged everyone to turn on me? Who was it that encouraged everyone to trust each other? If Wolfgang hadn't been so naive, if he just told people to protect themselves rather than each other, then maybe he would still be here. Regardless, I can't let myself be consumed by the what-ifs. Although the others may have failed at preventing Wolfgang's murder, I, at the very least, can solve it. I'll cover the killer. Let them face the consequence of their actions. I'll solve this case. And survive. Man, it's getting deep. And I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna put this at the top. And they have here. So that's the end of the investigation right now. So for the next one, it's gonna be the class trial, which I'm not sure how long this would be, less exactly. But I really look forward to trying the class trial though. But I'm gonna get this done before the end of this year. So I'm ready to get close to finish it for the first chapter after all. And maybe after that, well, this counts the time with like we have to wait for another like 4 or 5 years so. But I look forward to see how this goes. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Project Eden's Garden. Like this video, hit that like button too. Line them up! Yeah, with videos, go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.